After a long drive from Baghdad, the 4th Stryker Brigade Combat Team, 2nd Infantry Division Raiders complete their last patrol, a roughly 360-mile road march into Kuwait as the last brigade combat team in Iraq. Sergeant David Kamen, a squad leader with several deployments to Iraq, sees the difference U.S. forces have made over the course of Operation Iraqi Freedom.
There was no security forces. We were the security. And a lot of guys, 4 or 5 years ago, constant firefights, going out all the time and having to defeat the terrorists, whereas this time we weren't defeating the terrorists, we were rebuilding the country.
A gunner in the same platoon, Specialist Orrin Petke explains why leaders like Sergeant Kamen helped during his first deployment.
Coming to the unit fresh out of AIT, I didn't know what to expect. The training that I got back in the rear definitely paid off coming here. And then, of course, the leadership's outstanding within the platoon, so they definitely had a huge impact on, what we did from obviously their past experiences and stuff. So they did a really good job training us.
Specialist Petke also feels that not only has he helped make a difference, but he's changed himself.
It's kind of mind-blowing because, I've never been subjected to any of that before, so it was a good change.
For both, however, the history of the unit's past and present makes them proud to be a Raider, especially during this historic event.
4-2 got called upon because of the great work that they did in the past, so I'm glad to be a part of that.
I'm pretty honored to be part of the last combat brigade, and additionally to be one of the guys fortunate enough to be on this mission, to be on the last patrol, because it's something that maybe not everyone will remember, but the Army will remember. They remember a lot of specific events, and this is one they'll remember. They'll remember that 4th Brigade, 2nd Infantry Division drove their Strykers out of Iraq to symbolize the end of the war, the end of the conflict.
After a long year, the soldiers and Strykers are here in Kuwait and prepped for redeployment. For the 4th Brigade, 2nd Infantry Division, I'm Specialist Mitchell Fossman, heading home.